But the important point is that the political process will always adopt the line of least resistance. There is no chance, in my judgment, that the political process would ever adopt the idea of default. The party that was in power when a debt default occurred would be out of power for a long time after that. The line of least resistance is very simple, and that is if this deadlock continues, what will happen is a tremendous increase in inflation when
we have interest rates that are very, very low, as we've already discussed. Treasury bills yielding less than 0.25% per year. If we return to normal growth, and if as a result we return to normal good times, low inflation interest rates, and I'm loading the deck here to make the most positive case I can, we're going to be looking at T-bill rates that will be more like 4% annual yield. That's an increase in the cost of servicing every T-bill of a factor of 16. So one of the catch-22 situations that I see in our current environment is that growth is not an unalloyed benefit. To the extent that we're piling up all this debt, which is to some extent unavoidable because the economy is so weak, we are building up the base upon which we are going to have to pay interest at higher interest rates when the economy recovers to more normal times. Is that as unlikely as some might believe, as unlike past practice, could be the notion of increasing tax revenues and using it to reduce debt.
That a crisis is going to happen, and stipulating that predictions are hard, especially about the future.
Thank you, Yogi.
Tell me when you think our day of reckoning, which will obviously unfold over a period of time, but where it's clear that, okay, now this is it, gang, it's hitting the fan. When do you think that's going to happen? Peter, we'll go with you, and then Joe and Arnold, if you have thoughts.
July 13, 2016. The fact is that we will never know. And we might not even know that it has happened when it has happened. If we look at the financial crisis and what happened in the housing market, and we look at what the Fed was saying, according to the transcript that was gone over by the Wall Street Journal just a couple of weeks ago, a month before we had the financial crisis because of the mortgage meltdown, the Fed people were saying, and these are the people who have most of the data available, they were saying to one another, oh, well, this is really easily handleable. We don't have any real problem here. We can take care of this. This will not be a serious problem. Okay.